who can advance your cause and advance the cause of your country, and you leave it to the hands of people who do not know how to do, you'll be worse for it. Don't let anybody intimidate you. Go out there and vote for an article that will bring jobs to our youth. Go there and vote for an article that will make us more united and this country a more peaceful nation. Go there and vote for an article that will ensure that we have security of lives and properties. Go there and vote for an article that knows how to fix this country because of its fantastic track record. Somebody will not lie to you, who will not give you a government of propaganda. He will tell you as it is. I've been with Atiku for 18 years. I am well read. I am well traveled. I know Atiku as somebody who has tasted poverty, who has tasted affluence. So he knows how it pains and offers from early age of his life, who rose through dint of hard work. These are the kind of people we need. We don't need someone who has just one line of business, and they said that the business is not producing more business. We don't need that. You understand what I'm talking about? Nigerians understand. We need somebody who truly is tested and trusted, and that's Atiku Abubakar for you. Thank you very much.
Listeners, that's why we end the program in the news. You can join us through www.von.gov.ng. I'll be speaking with Mr. Oladimeji Padeyi, Deputy Director, Youth and Support Group, Atiku Abubakar Presidential Campaign Organization of the People's Democratic Party. PDP ruled Nigeria in the first 16 years of this democracy. 20 years into democracy, they are going back for an election, facing the ruling party, All Progressive Congress, which is ruling in the past 3.5 years, seeking also re-election with President Muhammadu Buhari as the candidate. There are over 60 presidential candidates that are contesting along with these two leading political parties in Nigeria. Thank you, Mr. Paddy, for coming.
Thank you very much.
I am Ali Osman. You can join us through www.von.gov.ng. Thank you and bye.
Very interesting discussion there with political party stalwarts from the PDP, that's the People's Democratic Party, one of the top opposition parties here in Nigeria. And of course, that is a counting down to the elections that will be coming up this Saturday. That's on the 16th of February, 2019. Nigerians are gearing up to go to the polls to make their votes count as they go ahead and conduct themselves for their civil responsibility of going to the polls and voting, as voting is every Nigerian's right. We'll bring a fresh edition of In the News when it comes your way again next week. That's on Wednesday at 17:15 Greenwich Mean Time. We'll be sure to keep you updated on the events that will be coming up from the elections, the 2019 elections here in Nigeria, as we keep you updated on events from the weekend. And that will be coming up on our news, our news bulletins that will be coming up on the hour through the day during our broadcast of programs here on Voice of Nigeria. Also catch updates of the news, views, comments, and analysis of issues when it comes on our news magazine program, 1 hour of news, views, comments, and analysis of issues, about 60 minutes, which will be coming up at 18 hours Greenwich Mean Time. Also get more details and information on our news magazine program. This time is a 30-minute package. It's Von Scoop, which comes up every Monday to Friday at 8 hours Greenwich Mean Time. Be sure to continue to keep your dial logged on to Voice of Nigeria. Also listen to us on the internet when you log on to our website. It's www.von.gov.ng. Remember to continue to log on to just get updates and more information about Voice of Nigeria. Also listen to updates of the elections, even as reporters sending reports, videos, and also sound bites on happenings from across the country as our correspondents cover the elections from different parts of Nigeria. These and more you get to see and listen to on the internet when you log on to our website. Follow our conversation on Twitter as well. Our Twitter handle is @Voice of Nigeria. We sure will continue to remain your authoritative choice, your dependable source, right here on Voice of Nigeria.
Terrorism is devilish, evil, and does not know tribe, religion, class, or race.
Terrorists are not spirits, they are human beings like